Morning, how are we doing? Start the day off with a brew, nice cup of coffee. Okay, in the last shave I said I was going to do my signature shave today. So that's what we're doing. Start off with a brush. Razorock 400 synthetic. It's got a black plisson type knot and the handle's based around a rubber set. It's probably the first proper brush I bought when I started wet shaving, or returned to wet shaving. It's a brush I enjoy using, find it easy to use, it's cheap, and if that was the only brush I had, I'd be quite happy. Soap. It wasn't really hardest part was selecting a scent. The soap maker wasn't an issue. So you probably guessed it's Wickham, and this one is Club Cola. I'll flick it over and show you the ingredients. You can pause it. A vegetable soap, pineapple, bit of caramel, lovely. There'll be a link up here, back to a spotlight on Wickham. It was a video I did relating to all of Darren's soaps. If I had this and Parma Violet, that would be the only two soaps I would need for variety. I'll quite happily shave with those two the whole year, but I've got a few more than that. Yeah, just scent. The performance of Wickham's just works. Brush, soap, razor. Again, it was a fairly simple choice. So we're shaving with Rex Ambassador. That's a custom made stand for the Rex that I was fortunate to have somebody make for me. I think he's only made 2 or 3 of them and polished them up. It's slightly smaller than the model that is supplied. When I saw this razor, I just fell in love with the look and the styling. This is one of the early M models, serial number below 100. There have been changes made to the razor since then. There's now thicker base plate, stronger spring in the adjustment knobs, it doesn't move as easy. This is my Rex, it's mine, so there are many like it, but this one is mine. And yeah, it's a razor that always gives me good shaves, and it's one that I really enjoy using. Blades, fairly simple choice really. Gillette stainless red. These are new old stock from Czechoslovakia. There's the factory there, from the mid 80s. When I first saw these, I bought some to try, and then I bought a few hundred more, so I've got a fair stock of them. And there's the blade loaded in. No, we're not going to 6.5. We'll probably start on 3.5. So there we go. That is basically my signature shave. Get some water in the sink. I'll slip the coffee and then knock one out. So to speak. So it'll be yours. Market Friendship Shaving started this, and I've seen one from Frank Stromberg, and Skelomorphia, I think Frank's channel is called, but it's Latin for a shark. That's as good a go at pronunciation as I'm going to have. Johan at Shaven Butch also followed up with one, and yeah, this soap, just smelling this soap makes me happy. So if you were going to do a signature shave, something that you would write and sign, put your name to, what would you use? Why? I first came across Wickham soaps quite early when I started wet shaving, and I was fortunate in that respect. And I find Darren has always been a bloody nice bloke. He's got a really good soap base, and he makes some really nice scents. That is the reason why I have so many Wickham soaps in my cupboard. Yeah, I'm still loading, but I don't care. If you haven't tried a Wickham soap, I would urge you to. It's vegetable soaps, so there's no tallow in it, and they are just bloody good soaps. They lather well, the face feel from them during shave and post shave is very good. So it's a windy Sunday morning here in the north east of Scotland. There's rain forecast later on for the day, so I've got no height. And there's also an open golf tournament on at the course where I play, so which I forgot to enter. Hence the reason I'm not outside getting the cobwebs blown away with the wind. I'm stood here talking to a camera. So how's your weekend been? Pretty quiet here. I cracked up and had a couple of drams of whiskey last night, which was quite enjoyable. Glenlivet the Dura first fill. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I enjoy using Wickham soaps. Yeah, loading the shit out of it. But the scent on this Club Cola is sublime. Even tastes okay. no, I wouldn't recommend tasting shaving soap generally. So Rex Ambassador with a Gillette Stainless Red, brand new one. When you sit down and think about doing this sort of thing, it's actually quite hard, because you go, for example, oh, fat boy, no, use me slim. Let me just crank this up to number 4. Fat boy, slim. No, use this razor. No, use that razor. And it's the same for every component of the shave. You just sit down. Why would that be my signature? As you can tell, I haven't gone, with the exception of the razor, which is a budget item and a considered purchase. Well, I considered it for 30 seconds when I saw them. When they came into production. Right. It's based on the Gibbs adjustable. Which are available in small numbers. Good quality ones go for the same price, up to or more. It's the same price that it's brand new. Again, if it's on your razor, you're hard. It's a heirloom item. It's one you'll pass down, unless you drop it and bend it, and it's a lifetime guarantee on them as well. Soap is slick. There's no tallow, but man, you could ice skate on that face. It is so nice. I'm in a happy place at the moment, having a nostril full of shaving soap. Okay, I've got that on setting 3. Well, yeah, I've had quite a good morning so far. Eyebrows have been done, ears have been done, nose has been shaved, the inside. Your memory, like I said in the last video, your memory, when you hit 50, your memory goes, but the hair in all the horrible parts of your body, i.e. your ears, your eyebrows and your nose, seems to accelerate in growth. Must be pulling the strength from the memory. last video I said what would I be using in this shave. Asked for comments below. And Flash Boredom made a comment and guessed correctly for one of the constituent parts you'll see later. For in a short while. If you haven't watched Flash's channel, he's a Welsh gentleman, but don't hold that against him. With a good sense of humour. He likes a good waffle. And I hope to see a video from him soon. So Graham, if you're watching, mate, get your phone back on the wall and do us a video. Even if it's just a cartridge razor over the face, it's worth it for the blather. Scent, just fantastic. Have you ever had cola cubes as a kid? The little red sweeties? That is this soap. It's just sublime. Dart number 2. fair bit of soap left, probably enough for another 2 passes. But hey, soap's cheap. Load it like you hate it, use it, buy more. Keep the artisans in work. Support your local artisan. There you go. Unless you're using Martin Decandre, in which case you don't need much. So I learned. Okay, I'm going to have a face wash with this, and then we'll be back for the post shave. So, see you in a minute. That was a top drawer shave. Okay, I enjoyed that. Face feels great. All we've done, had a wash with the soap remnants from the brush, warm water wash, and then a cold water to cool everything off. Next, it's my DIY witch hazel and aloe vera. It's aloe vera gel and witch hazel mixed 70-30 roughly. Keep it in a little spray bottle. That's 6 squirts. It's just cheap old witch hazel from the chemist and aloe vera gel from Holland and Barrett. I don't own Fairs. I literally have that, and I've got the Boots witch hazel. That's the 2 witch hazels that I use. But I find that really nice with a little bit of the aloe vera gel in. And lastly, the part that was guessed correctly, baby poo. Well, I call it baby poo. British Barbers Association post shave balm. Not the cheapest balm on the market. I think it's one of the best. It's a 100ml push top container. 1 squeeze is all you need. And I call it baby poo because of the colour of it. The giveaway is still running, link up here. Closes next Sunday, 7 days time, 25th I think it is, 27th, 25th, next Sunday. I'll close that now, I'll draw that after that. The details are in the linked video. Okay, let's review my signature. What to be used today? Wickham 1912 Club Collar. Quality. I love Darren's soaps. I think he's got a really good soap base. Makes superb scents. And yeah. With the soap we used a Rockwell. No we didn't, we used a Razorock. A Razorock 400. 24mm synthetic brush. Less than 20 quid I think, and yeah, and if you want it, that's its fat brother, that's the small version. So that's 34mm, that's 24mm, that's great for head shaves, it's also good for face shaves. But that is a all-round brush. If that was the only one you had, you'd shave well. and happy. Razor, Rex Supply Company, Rex Ambassador, made by Razor Emporium in Phoenix in the States, in which there was a Gillette stainless red on its first use. If anybody's new to wet shaving, you think to yourself, how do I remember how many shaves I've had out of a blade? What I do is when I put the blade away, there's a little red dot in the corner there with a marker pen, so I know that shave's had one. That blade has had one shave out of it. So it's easy ready reckoning. You can just look at it and go, yeah, that's had one, that's okay. That's good to use again. Those blades are pretty good for 6 shaves at least, generally. Enough of the waffle. But that's how I mark my blades. Yes, I see it on every shave. There's a Wilkinson Sword Vintage, that's had 7 shaves out of it. Then Witch Hazel and Aloe Vera gel and British Barbers Association. So yeah, comments below regarding what would you use in your signature shave. If you want to video it, an audio, crack on, hashtag signature shave. We'll let other people find it nice and easy. Any comments, like I said, leave them below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.